I don't know why, but my stupid phone keeps like cutting me off at the 5-minute mark. So you're going to see like a lot of star swipes or some bullshit that I have to put in there to make it seem like this is a continuous video, but in reality, I'm ready to fucking flip a table because I keep having to film this in like 5-minute increments, and it's really fucking annoying. Anyway, let's move on. So the one that I wanted to talk about that I don't feel like a lot of people talk about is the 6-month supervised diet. So I myself had to do this. I started this process, I believe, in June of 2017. I had my class in July. I weighed in every month after that. I went to appointment after appointment. I saw a pulmonologist. I saw a cardiologist. The pulmonologist told me that I had sleep apnea. He put me on a CPAP machine, which I'm convinced was invented by the devil. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it with a passion. But use it. If you get put on one, use it. It sucks, but you have to use it because the pulmonologist will have to sign off on a clearance for you to have surgery, and if you do not meet a 70% compliance, they can deny you. Now here's 2 points that I did not know that I think would have been super helpful to me, because the doctor basically said, you know, you just got to wear it for a certain amount of time, blah, blah, blah. Wear it every night. Wear it every single night for at least 4 hours. Because even if you wear it every single night, but you take it off after 3 hours because you wake up frustrated and can't stand this thing on your face, like I did, if it's under 4 hours of usage, it will drag your score, your compliance score down, and you will not qualify for that 70% compliance. So if you're going to wear it only a few nights, at least try to wear it for 4 hours, because that and only that will count as you having worn it and will not drag your compliance score down. So don't, whatever you do, don't just not wear it because the pulmonologist will not sign off on you having surgery. And I swear, it almost happened to me. I did not know that you had to wear it for at least 4 hours. I wish somebody had told me that. I had to start taking medication to sleep with the CPAP on because it was too obtrusive. I have insomnia problems as it is. Trying to sleep like Bane, just, it wasn't a thing. So I was taking it off after like 3 hours, and little did I know that I was dragging my compliance score down while I was doing that. So wear it. I mean, wear the hell out of it. Wear it like it is your full-time job, because then that is one thing you do not have to worry about when it comes to being approved. Also, this 6-month thing, it is really, really long. It's long, it's annoying, it's irritating that this whole thing has to even take place, but they do it because they want to see you can change your life. They want to see that you can comply, because it is so important that you comply after surgery. They want to make sure that you can comply before surgery and that you're serious about this and you're not going to just half-ass it and then drop out halfway through, because once you have this really expensive surgery that they're paying for, you know, they want to make sure that you're not going to waste their money, basically. So lose as much as you can, even if it's a pound or two a month. Use MyFitnessPal. Do what you got to do, but please be patient and stick it out, because I'm almost there. And there have been times, and I'm sure I mentioned it in past videos, where I just said, you know what, I'm pretty much over all of this. It's a pain in the ass. I don't think anything's ever going to happen. You get really discouraged at some points, but just stick it out and be patient and comply. Wear your stupid CPAP. It sucks. I know that. I know. But you gotta do it. One of my Instagram peeps said, hair loss is a thing. It's a thing no matter which bariatric surgery you have. It is a thing no matter what. So do not spend money on pills or potions that you think are going to prevent you from losing hair, because you are going to lose hair. You cannot stop that from happening. It's just a thing, and you will live. Trust me, I lost my hair last year during chemo. I lost my eyebrows. I lost all the shit on my face. I had no eyebrows. I had no eyelashes. I had no hair. You'll live. So don't waste your money on things that you think are going to keep you from losing hair from weight loss surgery, because it's going to happen apparently, and we're just gonna have to live with it. And like, to be honest, like, it's a small price to pay. Like, I don't know, get a hat, it's fine. Like, you'll be fine. You really will. You'll be fine. Somebody said it may get expensive, so be informed about your insurance and what it covers, which is a great point. For me, my insurance, thank God, is going to be covering my surgery, but there are still some out-of-pocket costs. There's a program fee that I have to come out of pocket with. I have to buy vitamins, I have to buy protein shakes, I have to buy the stuff for my liquid diet, I have to buy vitamins that I can take after surgery. So there are some costs that you're going to incur, co-pays, you know, if you have a deductible. These things are the things that you need to know about. So you need to make sure that your surgery covers everything. One of the points that I wanted to touch on about that is make sure that your insurance covers anesthesia, which sounds ridiculous, but one of my surgeries last year, even though the doctor that performed the surgery was in network, the anesthesiologist was not in network. So I ended up having to pay a hospital bill for my anesthesiologist for surgery. So just make sure that you're informed as to what your insurance is covering exactly. Obviously, if you're self-pay and you're paying for this very expensive surgery on your own, there's your expense right there. I mean, I can't even imagine. God bless you. It's got to be really stressful. And, you know, I guess on the one hand, you don't have to jump through all the insurance hoops, but on the other hand, you have to come out of pocket with this tremendous amount of money. And, you know, I don't pity you. You guys are real MVPs. This is a great one. So apparently GasX will be your BFF after surgery. I myself am going to pick some of that up thanks to this little tip, because I do remember when I had laparoscopic surgery last year, when I had my hysterectomy, the gas pains, because they do pump your stomach full of air to get at your organs and to keep, so they can see everything in there. They have to get everything out of the way. So the gas pains were, they were rough. Like, I know that I had like a bubble, like it felt like there was like a bubble in my back, and that was really killing me for a couple days. So that's a great point, and I will, you know, keep an eye out for it being on sale, and I will grab some ahead of time so that I am ahead of the game, at least with that. I had another person say that at least once in the first few months you will regret having done this. I believe that 100%. I'm sure that at some point I'm going to make a video where I'm whining and crying that I shouldn't have done this and it was stupid, it was impulsive. There is nothing impulsive about this, okay? I had to do this 6-month thing, but I've been giving this a lot of thought. You know, the doctors have encouraged me every step of the way to do this for myself and my health, and I don't regret having started the process, and even if I get pissy and regret, you know, temporarily doing it, I'm sure it will all be worth it. And again, I can't speak to some of these points because I have not yet had surgery, but I will be there soon enough, and I will be happy to give my own personal spin on these things once it occurs. As we stand right now, I'm about 3 weeks out. My surgery is March 5th. So one thing that I also wanted to say before I go is what I find has been helpful to me and was helpful to me throughout the whole, like, waiting for insurance approval, waiting for the whole surgery date, because it was driving me nuts. I'm a control freak. I needed to have answers, and they wouldn't give me answers, and I kept calling, and I was a total pain in the ass. And finally I got these answers, and I'm like, yes. So in the meantime, while you're trying to maintain your sanity, waiting to see if you have been approved for surgery, and while you're trying to maintain your sanity waiting on a surgery date, I suggest finding some sort of hobby that will keep you busy. For me, I love to paint. Painting is a passion of mine, as well as just kind of making things. So what I did is I bought a very cheap piece of furniture on Facebook Marketplace. I bought some chalk paint. This is the piece you see behind me that is a work in progress. But it was a very ugly cabinet in like a very 90s kind of like honey color, just wood that you would have seen in somebody's family's house in the 90s. It was like very warm wood, and it's just gross. So I did like a couple different colors of chalk paint, and I still have to wax it. So I will actually show you that in a little bit more detail at a later time. Dig the cat hair on my shoulder. That's just part of having cats. So that is the piece right now, and you probably can't see it super great, but I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. It turned out pretty nice, and that's just one of the things that I have been doing to kind of occupy my mind. And I know after surgery I'm going to need to find more stuff to do because I'm not going to have, you know, food to kind of comfort me and distract me and keep me busy. So I have to keep my hands occupied. And this has been great. It's been a great outlet for me as far as my anxiety. It's been really good for, you know, just keeping myself busy and distracted while I wait this whole process out. Today I actually had the day off work because we got hit with a ridiculous amount of snow. So since my camera keeps telling me that I have like 5 minutes to record videos, I keep getting the boot. And I figured that since I got kicked off last time, before I sign off, I'm just going to show you really quickly the amount of snow that we got. It's been crazy, and oh my god, please excuse the messiness in my room. So I'm just going to quickly turn you this way so you can see. And I don't know how well you can see, but yeah, this is the snow on my window. So you can see it's this right here. This is the snow. It's like halfway up the window. Now I live on the second floor, obviously. This is like a drift that is blown in, but it's still pretty crazy out there. So yeah, this is going to be difficult for you to see, I'm sure. You probably can't really tell what you're looking at. But yeah, you can see the snow out there. It's pretty bananas. Work got canceled today. I had a snow day. It was super awesome. So yeah, I'm just, you know, walking around my house recording videos on Instagram because I'm a rock star. Well, that's all I got for you guys. So hopefully my little tips were beneficial in some way. I don't know, probably not, but hopefully so. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and yeah, that's all I got.